Hi everybody, this is Bill. Welcome to this week's edition of the Answer Desk. With me I have Paul Muller, who's the founder of Vision Retirement, to answer this week's question. So let's take a look and pick out one of the questions.
I'm excited. What do we got, Bill? So these come to us from around the United States. And so the first question...
I don't like that one.
The first question is...
All right, this one's better. Can I claim Social Security on my ex-spouse's record?
Are we going to answer that one too?
We'll get back to that.
All right. So the question is, can you collect Social Security on your ex-wife? Not if it was my ex-wife. But in typical form, yes, there are benefits for people that are divorced. There are a couple stipulations. The first is that you had to have been married for at least 10 years. So if you were married less than 10 years, you lose that benefit. The next is you have to be 62 years of age. So you can collect your full Social Security at your full retirement age. But with the spousal benefit, like your own benefit, you can collect early. If you do collect early, you would take a reduction in benefit. You must be divorced for at least 2 years. You must be unmarried, so meaning that you're not eligible to be collecting on somebody else's record. And
what if my ex-spouse has like 5 wives?
That's fine. Hey, listen, every 10 years. So, if you're trading in every 10 years, right? So you can be married to one 10 years, another 10 years, another 10 years, and you can have all 4 of them collecting on your record. Now you wonder why the system may be a little bit broken. But yeah, so in general terms, as long as you're married for 10 years, you're unmarried, you can go ahead and collect at age 62 years old or older.
Now, if my ex did have multiple spouses, though, if one collects and a second collects, does the amount change? Is there a cap in terms of?
Well, you can only collect on one ex-spouse. So you got to pick the one that you want to collect on. So the one that had the most money, the one that's paying you the most, is probably the one you're going to want to go after. And you don't need to know whether or not they're remarried. You just need to show up with your marriage certificate, divorce decree, and show up to Social Security, and they'll take care of everything. They'll give you the right answers.
Okay. Anything else that an ex-spouse should know about Social Security benefits?
Yeah, the benefits go beyond the marriage, right? So, hopefully you picked a good one.
Thanks, Paul. And that's this week's edition of The Answer Desk.